Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey Spencer, it's Melissa. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good, Melissa. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to first say thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to call you back and take some of your time. It shouldn't be too long. I know you're super busy, so it should probably only be 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. I set aside 20 minutes, so I'm all yours for 20 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you. Yeah, how's your day going? How's the snow up in Washington?
Man, it sucks, being from Texas. It's been getting hard. It's been hard getting used to it.
Really?
Today was my first day. I had to literally shovel my way out of my house. So
oh no,
that's
horrible.
That was rough, yeah. So,
yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. I love, it was worth it because I love what I do.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, that snow. When I lived up there, it was pretty hard. That's why I'm back in Texas. But it's good that you can stick it out for Microsoft.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's worth it.
That's great. Well, yeah, I wanted to take the time, kind of tell you about Program for Excellence in Selling.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm a student at the University of Houston, and I am a business student. I'm in marketing right now.
Uh-huh.
But basically, what the program is, it's the #1 sales program in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of different partners of the program, and kind of what it is to give the students at the University of Houston in the program the experience that they'll need to be in a sales career once they graduate.
Right.
So, we do certain things, like we have classes where we do personal branding, where we learn, this is what you put on your resume and this is what you do. And, we do role plays kind of just to get over, the interview jitters and stuff like that. So it really does train the students.
Right.
And another thing that we do have that's kind of one of the big parts of the program is we have something called a jacket sponsor and a mentor.
Okay.
So basically what that is the student kind of finds someone that they value their opinion of and that they think that they can learn from.
Right.
And they kind of develop a mentorship with. So I was kind of racking my brain, and I was thinking that you would be someone who is perfect for that. I know that we worked together at RAI for a long time, and I just kind of wanted to get to know. It's been like 6-7 years since we worked together, and now, I know that you went over to Bangkok and you worked for JP Chase, and now you're at Microsoft in Washington. So I kind of want to just talk to you a little more about your transition and how you've been throughout the years since we last worked together.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, I don't think I've ever had anyone approach about a mentorship, but I'm honored that you would consider me for that. I mean, is there any particular reason why you chose me over, somebody else?
Well, I just know that when I worked with you at REI, you really did stand out as one of my managers. I mean, you weren't even directly above me, and you kind of took me under your wing. When I first started, I was kind of like the salesperson who didn't want to do anything. I always had my hands in my pockets, and I kind of looked at the ground.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't really go so well. But no, I mean, even though you didn't have to, you always kind of made sure that I knew what I was doing, and that if I was discouraged, you'd call me in and say, hey, how's it going? How have your sales been?
Yeah.
So I just know, your character is just really great. But also, I know, for me, I know that I'm interested in sales, but I don't know, what sector I want to be in.
Right.
Or, even if I really do want to do sales. I mean, I've worked IT, I've also done marketing and stuff. So I just think that, you're really versatile because you've been in so many different companies and so many different people that, even if I'm not doing IT sourcing like you, I would be able to learn from you or possibly even get connections from you.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm really honored to hear all those things, Melissa. I didn't know that you held me in such high regards, but I mean, I definitely would be willing to help you out. I mean, like I said, like you said, you worked for me for quite some time, and I'm always open to help somebody out.
That's great.
So absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, has there also, just for the mentorship, I mean, I'm sure there's been someone who along the years has helped you, get to where you are, or convince you to move out to Asia,
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because there was. I know when I was first starting my professional career at REI, there was my senior manager at the time. His name was Joe, and he was a really nice guy. But it was crazy because here I was, this fresh out of college kid, and this guy, very high up in the company, manager, took me under his wing and kind of coached me, right? And I know I still talk to him now. So yeah, I mean, I had someone help me out, and I don't think I'd be where I am today with some of the advice and help he gave me early on in my career.
Yeah, that's really great. I mean, that's really what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, like, it's, you know, it's easier for me to talk to someone like you just because I know you so well, but, like, I really do value your opinion. I also know that, you know, you would take the time of day to talk to me, and you're not going to just, you know, say, oh, no, I don't have any time, you know, maybe next week or something, and that you won't really be afraid if I'm doing something, or, you know, when I say something, I'm coming off too strong. Like, I know you would be the person to just be like, Melissa, okay, just
I'll
calm
definitely
down.
let you know, I definitely will let you know.
No, so I mean, I would definitely love for you to be my mentor, and basically a little bit more about the mentorship is within the program we have blazers that we ordered through Brooks Brothers. It's kind of like every single person in the program has one, almost like a members only jacket, but you do have to earn the jacket, which is what this mentorship is.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's $250 for the jacket sponsor, which is generally given by the mentor, which, you know, although it's $250, basically what it is it's saying, you know, I believe that I can help you, and like this is my commitment to you, you know, and for me, I'm not just looking for, oh, here's my assignment. I'm looking for, this is someone who, for hopefully the rest of my life, I can have as a mentor, and that hopefully I'll be able to give back to you. You know, I want to be able to, you know, if you're in a predicament or something's happening, you know, some of your staff are having problems, you're not sure how to solve it, you know, that possibly you can, you know, bounce some ideas off of me and I can help you as well. Like, I don't want it to just be a one-sided relationship.
No, definitely. Like I told you, I mean, I definitely would love to help you. The jacket is the only thing. You said it's $250,
yeah.
Melissa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, it's just, you know, right now I just filed my taxes. So, you know, I usually, you know, would write something like that off. And if anything, I mean, I can, you know, maybe see if Microsoft can, you know, if I can write it off for them. But, you know, I've just been kind of tight with money around here, so.
Okay, well, no, I totally understand. And I know just from the partners and other companies that have been jacket sponsors in the past, I know a lot of time different companies, because they'll kind of see the value in it. They think, oh, well, if this person's going to be a mentor or mentoree with someone from Microsoft, hopefully they'll come and work for us. So I know sometimes companies will like that idea and they will try and write it off.
Yeah, you have a good point there. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean, if anything, Melissa, like I said, I've known you for quite some time now. You know, I really do value the time that I've known you. You know, I can pay this out of my pocket. I think that's something I wouldn't mind doing. You know, to help you out. So if you can, just I don't know how to do it. Just forward me the link or tell me how to take care of it.
There's just some paperwork. I'll go ahead and just send you an email. I'll also go ahead and send you the flyer that just goes into a little more detail about, you know, the jacket sponsorship and some about the program, so you'll really know what you're getting involved with and how great of a program it is.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you could send me all that stuff too, that way I can take a look at it and then send me the paperwork for payment, and I'll take care of it for you.
Perfect.
And then, and then we can have a conversation later on as far as like what days we can talk or get over the phone to discuss it.
Definitely. We'll touch base, and I'll go ahead and, once I get off the phone with you, I'll go ahead and send you all the information and the paperwork, and then once we get that handled, I'll go ahead and we'll talk to you a little more and figure it out, you know, how often you'll be available, and I know you're busy, so we'll try and schedule some times to actually talk more about, you know, both of our lives and where we are in our careers.
Yep. Okay. No, that sounds really good. I'm glad to hear everything's going good, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Spencer.
You're welcome.
Okay, have
Bye,
a good
Melissa.
day.